Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel, and today welcome back to the first time watching review series. Today's one is an exciting one. I am very happy to be doing this one actually, because for a number of reasons. Number one, you've been watching this for some time now, and number two, it is Braveheart, of course. And since I'm Scottish, if you didn't know, actually I'm Scottish. I live in Scotland. I don't know if you can tell from my accent a little bit. It's starting to show a bit more, but half the time when I do these videos, I put on a bit of a deeper voice for more of a video like style. But normally when I'm speaking normally, I've actually got a bit more Scottish accent to it. But yeah, Braveheart. It's of course the movie about William Wallace, and it's been one I've been wanting to watch for some time now, and it's finally the day to watch it because yeah, I've had enough waiting. I'm going to watch Braveheart. It's on Disney Plus, of course. It's a very long movie, that's why I might split this video into, or not. I don't want to split the video into parts. I'm gonna watch this movie in different days, so I'm probably gonna watch some of it today, some of it tomorrow, because it's like 3 hours long. But yeah, enough talk. Let's get into it and go watch Braveheart. Let's open the door. Go downstairs. Get the remote out. Go to Disney Plus. Just wait for it to load. Come on. Load. There we go. And I have found it. Yeah, this looks absolutely brilliant, man. I've actually watched some of it before, it's just not the full film. I'm just gonna finally watch the full thing today properly. And yeah, this movie, man, looks absolutely brilliant. Like, I studied, and I've done the topic of the Scottish Wars of Independence at school. So it's time to watch this, the epic one and only Braveheart. So let's just click play, and I'll see you after the film.
I love you. Always have. I want to marry you.
And I you and no other.
I came back home to raise crops in the family. If I can live in peace, I will.
We will be more merciful than they have been. We'll spare the women and the children. For all else, no mercy.
I want this Wallace's heart on a plate.
Where are you going?
I'm going to pick a fight.
Well, you didn't get dressed up for nothing. Go back to England and tell them Scotland is free.
This one will fight forever.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Every man dies. Not every man really lives.
So, just got done finished watching Braveheart, and this movie is something else, man. Like, words cannot just really describe this film. I say that for a lot of movies I really do like, but this film is one hell of a film. Like, a fantastic film from start to finish as well. It's just truly fantastic. And yeah, one hell of a film, definitely. Plus being Scottish as well, of course, as I mentioned at the start, just makes it even better and hits more. So, I'll just get right into the review stuff, you know. So, of course, you're fully aware probably of the story and the plot of the film, basically telling the life of, you know, William Wallace, the Scottish knight and warrior from the late 13th century. And whilst there is many, and I mean many, historical inaccuracies, this film's still a masterpiece. Mel Gibson is brilliant as Wallace, by the way. I really do believe that I don't think anyone could have played Wallace any better than Gibson. He is just fantastic in the role. He really does bring that character to life. Like, you actually think when you're watching that on screen, that is the real Wallace that you're seeing on the TV, which is, well, at least what I thought. It's just brilliant, man. It just shows how good his acting is. I mean, American man playing a Scot, that is just great, man. And he actually puts on like a very authentic looking Scottish accent. I do really like that. Plus, the film has great cinematography and many beautiful shots. Like, there's wide shots of like the beautiful, you know, mountainous land of Scotland. Something I'm very familiar with, of course. Not to mention the film adds with the masterful soundtrack from James Horner, who did this film soundtrack, and that is just you know, incredible. Like, he composes, sorry, I can't speak, and puts together some music, man. And this music is just brilliant. If you've seen the film and listened to the music at least once, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He did this. He did the music for this film and I think Titanic. So, yeah. And the fight scenes as well were just pure epic, to the storming of Lanark, to probably the battles of Stirling Bridge and Falkirk. Yeah, there's a lot of epic battle scenes in this movie. Stuff you expect from a medieval, historical film. It would depict the wars and stuff. But the only issue is I have, obviously it is very inaccurate. I said that at the start, but the actual, I would have actually liked it if the bridge of the Battle of Stirling Bridge would actually have took place on a bridge, but it's just an empty big field. So I didn't get that, but it was still great. It was probably the best fight in the, or battle in the film, in my opinion. It beats the Falkirk battle and the storming. And the characters in this film are actually based on real people, of course, like Wallace, obviously, Robert the Bruce, of course, King of Scots, King Edward Longshanks, of course, or King Edward the First. Can't speak. King Edward the First. Sorry, what's wrong with me today? Princess Isabel of France, and of course his son Edward II. Yeah, a bunch of characters are just based off of real people. Some are probably fictional, but some are indeed real people. So yeah. Moving on to the runtime. Yeah, the runtime is quite long. It is like 3 hours on the dot. But for some reason, I don't know what it was, but when I watched this film, the actual runtime felt short. It just flew by so quickly to me. Like, maybe it did help because I watched it in not in all one setting. Like, I watched it in different parts. I watched like the first hour, and then I watched like another hour, and then I watched like the remaining hour over the course of 3 days, because it was just too long to finish in one sitting. But maybe that helped. Maybe that just felt. Maybe that helped make it feel shorter. But this film went by a bit quickly. But it's perfectly paced. It's not a single moment I felt was rushed in this film. It was just perfect, in my opinion. So yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of positives to this film. I already have talked about, and there's not really any negatives to this film apart from basically the amount of historical inaccuracies that this film has. But that is really all. There's nothing really negative I can actually think of about this film. There's no rush, or there's no bad acting. There's no anything bad I can actually think of in general. So Braveheart was just brilliant, man. So yeah, the only negative, as I said, I have was the amount of historical inaccuracies that this film has, but it's not meant to be like a full-on perfect creation of the real life events. So yeah, but it's just a brilliant film at the end of the day. And I might even go to the extreme of putting this at least somewhere in the top 10 favorite films of all time, in my opinion. So yeah, I will go to the extremes of saying that. So my final rating, if I had to give Braveheart, is a very, 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 very well earned 4.5 stars for me, and a 9 out of 10. That is genuinely what I believe it deserves. It has earned it fully. It is truly deserving of that rating. So yes, so thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like, subscribe if you want to. I did make a short on this, but thank you once again for getting me over 300 subscribers. We're now at 300 something. I think 308 I last checked. So yeah, you just don't know how much it means to me, but yes, thank you once again so much. You guys are the best. But yeah, that is really all I have to say about this, the film and this video. So thank you for watching once again, and until next video, bye bye.